Are your leads slipping through the cracks? If the answer is yes, you're gonna wanna watch this and look down below, read the article, and download the worksheet, the Monster Lead Follow-Up, because you can't be losing money because leads keep slipping through the cracks. It was interesting. I had a plumber that came over because I was selling a house, and he quoted me around $10,000 to fix the pipes. And I was almost flabbergasted. I go, $10,000? You know, that's a lot of money. They're just pipes, right? When your pipes break, that's gonna be a serious issue. If you have leaky pipes, that's a serious issue because you're gonna have water leaking. You might not be able to see it. Then what happens when there's moisture, maybe in the walls or on the floor? Then there's gonna be mold, and you don't want that to happen because it can cause a bigger issue. It can hurt your house. It can hurt you as a person. You wanna make sure your pipes are fixed. You want to make sure that your pipes are good. And if they're not, they can cause serious issues. Maybe not now, maybe it's just a slow little leak, but in the future, it can cause major damage to your home and to yourself. So you want to make sure you have good pipes. And it made me think, wow, that's pretty incredible, because think about a lot of gyms. Listen, I help a lot of gyms when they first open the doors. I help struggling gyms, and I get to listen to them. I get to see their flow. And I'll tell you, a majority of them, they just have leads slipping right through the cracks. Leads come in, they write them down on a piece of paper, and they get thrown in the trash with some of the mail. I mean, it just happens. So I think the first thing when I go and listen to somebody is I ask, what is their sales and marketing strategy look like? You know, it's funny because as I was helping this one gym, I asked, like, okay, what do you do? Leads are coming in. So it was a new gym opening up, and they go, oh, well, we're just going to get this lead, and then we call them. And I go, okay, cool. Like, what's your process? What's your SOPs? And they're like, oh, well, whenever we receive it within the first 24 or 48 hours, I'm going to call them. And I was like, okay, then what do you do afterwards? And she goes, oh, well, you know, then, and then that's about it. You know, it's just, I don't want to bug them. I don't want to, you know, make them upset. And I go, and then I kind of laughed. I was like, no, you really, what else do you do? And she goes, nope, that's it. And I go, oh man, wow, what a missed opportunity. Good thing that they haven't opened their doors yet. But we're talking about people that love to work out. And the process of sales is vital. It is vital for you to be able to keep your doors open, and you don't have to shut your gym down. So you want to make sure you understand your sales and marketing. So that's going to be number one. Understand your sales and marketing, because if you have a really, really bad marketing and sales plan, it's going to be very tough to keep those doors open, because A, you don't have a process to bring them into. And if you're not marketing well and those pipes are leaking and the leads just keep slipping through the cracks, they're not even going to make them in for you to follow up with. They're just going to get lost in the trash. So make sure you have a system set up that receives those leads, that alerts you when you receive them, that notifies you so then you can follow up, or even better, you put them in an automatic campaign. You know, because it's interesting, with that process, there was quite a few things that she was doing wrong, but at the same time, it's great right now. But what happens when you're getting 100 leads, or maybe you're getting 50 leads, or you're getting 10 leads a day? What are you going to do? How are you going to follow up? And that will be step number 4. But step number 1, know your sales, know your marketing, understand it. And if you need help, reach out, watch some videos, read a book. There's a ton of blogs. Just make sure you understand your sales and marketing. So that's number 1. Number 2 is the different pipelines to grow your business. You don't just have people walking in and, all right, that's the only way I'm going to get my leads. Understand the different pipelines that are growing your business. Now, we'll talk about this in a later blog, how to grow your revenue, but where are your leads coming from? Do you just have one avenue, or do you have multiple? Are you using ClickFunnels? Are you using Facebook, Instagram, maybe a marketing company? Where are those leads coming from? Maybe you're really good at this and you can do it yourself, but a lot of people, I'm going to be honest, aren't. at the very beginning. It's a very big learning curve. So you want to make sure that you know where your leads are coming from, and at the same time be able to have the data to be able to go, oh, you know what? This Facebook is getting more than this Instagram. I need to put more money into this one to maybe boost it or have it reach out to more people. So understand your different pipelines that your leads are coming from, and make sure there's no cracks in them so they don't slip through the cracks. The next one is your client. Make sure you're hitting the right clients so that you're not just wasting money. Meaning, I had a location that was more focused towards the older crew, like the older generation. And they didn't do well on Facebook or Instagram or any of the marketing. They were more of a call, reach out, talk on the phone type. They didn't want to text. They didn't want to email. Their clientele was more talking on the phone. They're just a little bit older. And so you just need to know your clients. And then step number 4, your scaling process. How are you going to scale? Remember the location I was talking about before that was opening up? I go, okay, cool. So we worked through the whole beginning stages of it, setting up, where their lines of leads are coming into. But now that you have that set up, what are you going to do to scale it? And she goes, oh, well, I'm good for right now. These leads are coming in. Now I see where they're at. They're going to notify me. I'll call them. We have that process set up. And I go, whoa, wait. What process? No, I'm going to call them. And I go, no. You got 20 right now, or 30. And then tomorrow you're going to have another 5. The next day you might have 10. The next day you might have 6. And it's going to continue to keep compounding day after day after day, depending on how good either your marketing company or your leads that are coming in. So what are you going to do? And they were like, oh, well, we'll keep track of them. And I go, no. I go, you got to have a system in place. You got to understand this person came in on this day, and then tomorrow, if they don't answer, I'm going to send them this text message. And then the next day, I'm going to send them this one. And the next one, I'm going to hit this. And I'm going to send an email. Maybe I'm going to create a follow-up task the next day. But you have to have a system in place. So what I highly recommend is have a system that will automatically do that. That will bring them right in. Boom, creates a profile for them, automatically assigns them to you, alerts you that a new lead came in, and then automatically, this is the key, automatically put them in a campaign. Whether it's a personal call the first day or a text that goes out the first day. If they don't answer that text, another text goes out the next day, another one the next day, and the next day. And they go, oh my goodness, we didn't even know that could happen. And she goes, well, I didn't want to bug them. And I go, bug them? They're contacting you to be able to find more information about your program. They want to get that deal that you had. So you're not bugging them, you're helping them. And you want to hit them as much as possible in the first week, 7 to 8 times in that first week and a half to be able to get them from a lead to a member. And the only way you can scale this, because it's doable right now, you only got 20 people coming in for your leads. But what happens in a month when you got 100 people you have to follow up with is you got to make sure that you have them in the right system, going automatically in a campaign that starts firing off and alerting you. And when they respond, you get notified and that lead gets taken out of that campaign automatically. And now you can personally follow up with them. So there is quite a few that goes in. I'll tell you a side note. When we were talking, it was funny because when they ended up, they said, oh, we don't want to bug them. And I go, guys, don't worry about bugging them. Worry about keeping your doors open. Worry about converting these leads to members. And that's for you guys. I highly, highly recommend get that system in place, know where your leads are coming from, and know how to convert them from leads to members. Down below, download the Monster Lead Follow-Up if you have any questions. It just has it broken down each day that you want to follow up with them with a text message, a call, or an email, and it goes through that whole week. If you want to copy it, great, you can copy it. If you do have a FitPro tracker, all you got to do at the very bottom is copy the code, paste it into your FitPro tracker campaigns, and you'll have the same campaign that you see down below. So download it, and again, we are always here. We are FitPro Tracker, made by gym owners for gym owners, just for you guys. We understand the struggles that you're going through, and we're here to help you out. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.